Originally, we thought that this man, Dennis Carradine, was your husband's killer. The actual killer is still at large.
What are you talking about?
This is the man who killed your husband.
He goes by the name Fagoli. Any idea why he would be after you, Mr. Maguire?
Whoa! He stole that guy.
Hat.
Hello Spider-Man fans, thanks so much for clicking on this video. My name is Chris. Surprise, surprise, another Spider-Man No Way Home video about some damn leaks. Why do I keep doing this to myself? I don't know what is going on with Spider-Man No Way Home, if Sony is doing this on purpose to build up hype since it's hard enough to even market this movie. But there has never been a Spider-Man movie where the security on leaks has just been so damn poor. And I continue to lie to myself and you guys saying, I'm done, I'm not covering any leaks, I don't want to see it no more. And then the black goo starts to take over my body, a leak comes out, and before you know it, I'm out here like, oh shit, is that? No way, that's the Sinister 6. Woo-hoo! Yeah, baby! So what I'm going to talk about here today, guys, is the latest Spider-Man No Way Home leak to hit the internet, whether we believe it's real or not, dissecting it further into what exactly it could mean in the Spider-Man universe. And the only reason I am covering this leak, because if it was something really major that completely ruined the movie for me, I honestly wouldn't make a video on that. But this leak goes with stuff we've been hearing about for months, so I don't consider it that huge of a spoiler, at least if you've been keeping up with the Spider-Man No Way Home news. If you have not, go away, boy. Alright, so the specific photo in question had been rumored to be online for a while. You guys might have seen a couple weeks back, right before we got the trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home, or I should say when the trailer leaked online for Spider-Man No Way Home. There was also a couple of photos that came along with that I didn't really talk about because I was pretty sure they were real and I did not want Sony and Kevin Feige sniping my channel away. But it's been months and these photos have not been taken down by Sony or Marvel, so I feel a little confident to show them to you guys. Now, like I've said, these photos are not new. You guys have probably already seen them, but the rumor going around with a bunch of Spider-Man accounts that follow all the news were saying there was a fourth photo that somehow was hidden very deeply in the internet until Spider-Man fans started digging. They found it, and while I'm gonna be the brave little chicken to show you the photo, hoping my video doesn't get taken down or my channel deleted, leave a like for that risk, by the way, I am gonna be cutting out parts of the photo because the rumor is that this does have the employee's ID on it, and I never want to be responsible for somebody out there getting fired. So looking at the photo here one by one, it reveals us 4 members of the Sinister Six. 2 of them we already knew 100% for sure because they were reported by actual news outlets. The Hollywood Reporter of Jamie Foxx Electro here in the corner and Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus. Now, the entirety of this photo is taking place in the Doctor Strange prison. One thing that's making me lean on the edge of this might be real is because a lot of the structures in this match exactly to the underground cave we were seeing in the Sanctum Sanctorum of the trailer of Spider-Man No Way Home, where Doctor Strange is forming the spell. This also matches up with a lot of details that we've been hearing behind the scenes that eventually, when the spell goes wrong for the world to forget Peter Parker's identity as Spider-Man, because Peter couldn't keep his mouth shut, instead they bring in multiverse characters that are from different Spider-Man universes. As that's happening, Doctor Strange will lock them away into a prison that we're witnessing right here until he can figure out how to put them back. I'm really curious to hear the explanation behind Jamie Foxx's Electro's outfit, because even though he was an electrician in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, this looks more like your everyday electrician that would go out and do some physical work, where in Amazing Spider-Man 2, he was hired by Oscorp and was more of a behind-the-scene guy. That would not be the outfit he'd wear. I also wonder if his Norman Osborn in his universe would resemble Willem Dafoe, and when he sees him in the prison, he's like, "Boss man? What are you doing here?" But getting to the other 2 villains that fans were still up in the air about, even though we got hints to them in the trailer, is Sandman and the Lizard. I feel like if you're leaning on the side that this photo is real, this pretty much puts that to rest. I mean, we did see a bunch of sand in the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer that would point to Sandman being in here, but everyone was still debating whether that creature that was trying to slash away at Tom Holland's Peter Parker but was stopped by the Doctor Strange prison was either the Lizard, was Venom, or Scorpion. Those were like the 3 theories that fans just had going around. I believed it was the Lizard, and this photo kind of confirms that, even more so that he'll have his iconic look here that was not given to him in the first Amazing Spider-Man. He was mostly naked and wore his lab coat for brief seconds. And yes, I know they obviously look very cartoony and fake, but that is sometimes how they look pre-VFX before they add in all the details. And well, this is a leak that some employee apparently let out, so it would make sense that the renders are not done, but it's good to know that they want to give him his purple pants, but boy is missing that lab coat. I want that lab coat. It's also still not confirmed if it'll be the same actor from the first Amazing Spider-Man. I'm thinking they're gonna pull a situation like they did in Avengers Endgame, where they did bring back Red Skull, but they had a different actor do the voice and mocap work. Also, Sandman in there, obviously all in sand. There was reports before the trailer and even these leaked photos that Thomas Hayden Church will be reprising his role as Sandman in the movie, even going as far as saying that they will de-age him for the role, a lot like they're doing for Alfred Molina's Dr. Octopus. This photo is so exciting because even if it is fake and this was doctored, this is still a very likely scene that we're going to be getting in Spider-Man No Way Home. If they're really the Sinister Six, they have to find a common ground to work together, and they also have to communicate to execute their plan and go after Tom Holland. So you can pretty much bet your Bully Maguire butt that we will be seeing a scene where these members of the Sinister Six are having conversations with each other, and just a nostalgic fan trip we're gonna get of seeing Sandman talk to Electro, to talk to Dr. Octopus, to then talk to Willem Dafoe's Green Goblin. I think the little kid in me is just gonna be shaking and so happy, but that also is one of the things I'm worried about with Spider-Man No Way Home. Because while I'll always be the one to say fan service is never a bad thing, it feels like fan service is what's hinging this film and putting it together. Because Tom Holland's Spider-Man, while this is still obviously his movie, has no connection to these Sinister Six members. There's no real threat to him as these guys are just brand new to him. Where of course I would have rather that these villains showed up in the previous movies and were slowly being locked away, and then in the third film they escaped to attack Tom Holland. That way there's this buildup of revenge. That's also why I think it's crucial that Andrew and Tobey actually show up here, because then we actually do feel like these guys have a connection to these villains. So again, even if this photo's fake, which I'm not sure if it is, this is still very much likely a scene we're going to be seeing in Spider-Man No Way Home. But speaking of the next time we'll be seeing some stuff for Spider-Man No Way Home, Scooper Daniel Richmond, who always seems to be correct when we're getting certain trailers, because the man has been on a streak the past 2 times a Venom trailer has come out, when the Spider-Man No Way Home trailer came out, a bunch of other Marvel trailers. He's letting us fans know that the second trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home is most likely set to debut in November. So it's not going to be coming out attached to Venom Let There Be Carnage. Instead, we'll just get the same trailer we've been seeing the past couple of weeks. And we have to remember, even though that first trailer for Spider-Man No Way Home was basically 3 minutes long, it was still considered a teaser trailer. They held back so much stuff for us, even though it felt like they revealed a lot. While I'm still not sure if Andrew and Tobey are going to be showing up in that second trailer, they're going to show each member of the Sinister Six, no doubt. They have to. You can't just continue showing us Alfred Molina saying, "Hello, Peter." That ain't how it's gonna work. But that is just the update we currently have right now with Spider-Man No Way Home. I want to know your guys' opinion on this. What do you guys make of this photo? What do you want to see in the second trailer? Really appreciate you guys who've been watching my channel, checking out the Halloween reviews. I will be making a Scream update later today. It's a pretty cool, juicy one. So if you're someone looking forward to Scream 5, stay tuned to the channel because I got an update for you. You guys can follow me on Twitter at 3CFilms or on TikTok at 3CFilms. But as always, I'm Chris. Take care.